He comes from the south and has a big mouth. He's the jack of all games, master of none. He's older than dirt and he wears funny shirts, but he's up to the test as he faces Steamworld Quest. Welcome our very own servant of adventuring, JCServant. They come from far and away, in evil guise they slay, robots always on guard who believe in the heart of the cards. Gamers everywhere rejoice, for the combat system offers much choice. They will take you on a trek in Steamworld Quest, Hand of Gilgamesh. Let's get ready to rumble in this episode of JCServant Plays.
Hello and welcome to JCServant is playing Steamworld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh. Whew, man, sorry, it's a little winded. Just falling a few minutes behind, trying to get everything running really quick, and I just kept getting sidetracked and not getting anywhere. So I was falling a few minutes behind here and whatnot. So, we're going to get the game started here. Thank you so much for joining us, by the way. I hope everyone's having a great day or evening, as the case may be, depending on where you're watching this or how you're watching, if you're watching on YouTube or live on Twitch, where you can interact and talk with me and chat with me, and I'll chat back with you and whatnot. Let's get this game on here. It is loading up and should be popping onto the screen here any moment. Should fit nice and neat into our little purple box. Boom, there it is. Perfect. All right. We're gonna get this going. Get it going. We're about 3 hours into our adventure, and we're going to jump right into it without any delay. Because we believe in the heart of the cards. Whew. Speaking of cards, we got our different heroes here, each of which holds 8 cards that form a deck of 24 cards. And I was wondering if this was a good balance. So we've got basically 5 no-cost or cards that mostly charge up, a 2 cost and a 3 cost. We got a 1/1/3 with 4 build-up cards, and then we got 1 4 cost and 6 build-up cards. So we have to kind of keep an eye on that. I'm wondering if that's a good mix or not. Don't get a lot of equipment so far in this game. Let's take a look at the map. Okay. We'll move on. Annoying feels inadequate here. That must be a drill queen. Our hero readies themselves for an audience with a twist. Don't you mean Sting? Holy cow! That thing has 1150 hit points. Holy smokadolies. That is not even close to being okay. Holy cow. Nothing says unfair like, you know, something with 1500 hit points. Shoot. Holy smokes. Oh, our health is kind of, I didn't even notice if at the beginning, did we start off with low health? Goodness gracious. Goodness. Well, looks like we got some work to do here, and I'm not even sure we're going to survive this because we certainly started off. Wonder if it makes it easy to reload. Because I'm curious if we start off with those little hit points. I hate to fight like a boss battle with one huge disadvantage here. Just check. Doesn't seem to let you just. Oh, here we go. Access options are quit the game. Let's quit the game. I just like to just kind of see because there was a real healing spot right there at the beginning. So let me just check our hit points here. Oh, we got full hit points. At least here we do. So, well, we're gonna find out real fast whether that's a good deck or not. Sorry to start over again, but I just wanted to make sure because might have missed something there, but got hit hard and fast. Okay, we definitely have full hit points. We're gonna Searing Lash. And if you do 3 cards of the same character in a row, you get a bonus. In this case with her, she'll put a defensive barrier around each of the party members so it absorbs some of the damage. Ouch. Those bees have really big rear ends. I just, those are really big. Alright. Well, we'll keep chaining together for now and building up our meter at the top. That's kind of what our red dude does. Helps give more juice for our wizard who has more of the DPS, so to speak, going on there. If you're just joining us, my name is Phil, aka JCServant from RPGamer.com, your source for news, reviews, and home to the best gaming community on the net. You can check out everything we have to offer over at RPGamer.com. I also have a ton of podcasts there, including the Q&A quest with Mr. Michael Apps. He and the crew answer your questions that you can submit directly to them on Twitter or over our Discord channel, and they answer your questions. And he usually live streams those while they're being recorded, so you can catch them right here on Twitch, starting close to midnight, a little before midnight on Wednesday nights, late Wednesday nights, Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Pacific. Let's see if we can change out some of this. There we go. So we got a lot of juice saved up so we can go ahead and do some of these coolly attacks. I'm trying to remember what does this one do? And an equal amount. Okay, so this does damage to 2 foes essentially, which is just perfect. Use up some energy, give everybody another shield, and kick some butt. Yeah, he's enjoying that. Shields up, Captain. I do like the rock music still. Feel it go through your head. Feel it go through your head. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead and take them down a couple of little notches here. These battles can go on for just a bit. Got here, we got more Searing Lashes. We got a Wrecking Ball that can help take down his defense. That's always nice. And Cleave does a whole bunch. Let's get rid of one of these and see what we get. Okay, we got a Steam Punch, a Mend. Don't really need a Mend. Let's do a Steam Punch, a couple of Steam Punches here. And then a Wrecking Ball to take down his shields a bit. We send in our big toughish looking bot there to do some FaceTime damage. You can follow us right here on Twitch and be kept up to date with all of our events. We have streaming going on every single day of the week right here on Twitch. Let's take a look here. We can do a heroic strike. And we'll do a heroic strike, a heroic strike. And this cleave does massive damage since the shields are down. It's probably a good time to do that. That's the one high damage thing that the character has, is that card right there. So that'll take out a chunk of health out of the boss. But this damage from these guys is definitely starting to add up. Go ahead and get some shields up. I'm doing a little lashing with the Searing Lash card. You kind of want to call this like Yu-Gi-Oh! You've activated my trap card! Now all of my characters are defended for the next 3 turns. And your bees are useless. Go ahead and just do that real quick. I don't know what that hyper evade means. Yeah, you're gonna miss sometimes. That's what it means. Miss there. Aw, it took down her shields. That's very rude. Worked hard on those shields. Alright, got a min card here, but no one's really low on hit points. We'll go ahead and get rid of this guy and see what else we can get. We get a heroic strike. Let's do a shout, because I think that lowers their damage. And then we'll strike, and we'll do a little heal. Go ahead and take them down to size. Oh, the pain, the misery. Bees, it's Attack of the Killer Bees. Oh, there we go. Flame spells are always nice. And we got enough juice saved up for all this stuff, so we're definitely gonna have a little fun here. While giving everybody some shields. Power up. Yeah, suddenly those 1,000 hit points don't look like so many anymore. Break it down now. Break it down now. Oh yeah. Break it down. Break it down. Boom, 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 boom. It is the 12th turn. Let's see. We got some shields up. We got that min card again. I really don't need any of these. Alright, that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and just whack them around a bit. So each one of these cards, if you're new to this game, if you're jumping in the middle of the stream here, the color of the cards, there's red, green, and blue, you might have noticed. That kind of ties into each one of the 3 characters. The green cards are for the big guy at the top, the red cards are for the knightish looking gal in the middle, and then the blue cards is for the wizard looking gal on the bottom. So that is what we have here. Got some Searing Lash. So when you do the cards in color, so you can play 3 cards a turn. And if you play 3 cards from one character, like 3 reds, 3 blues, whatever. Like I just did 3 spells in a row. Then you'll get a bonus 4th card that's already set for free that will play automatically. And in this case, for her, the wizard, it is the barrier field, which, you know, protects everyone's hit points a little bit. Super nice. If I do the big green guy here, and do 3 of his cards in a row, then undoubtedly I'll get, I can't remember, he gets the Guardian card, which restores some health and raises his defense, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it gives everybody a little bit of health and defense, so that's always nice. The bees have hyper defense, aren't they? Pewt. Pewt, pewt, pewt. Get rid of that card and see what we get here. So we'll do 3 of the wizard lady again. And we'll be able to wipe out the boss, I think, this turn. With Searing Lash, followed by Fire Pillar. Shabam! Oh, it's nice that the followers fall away when you get the boss. Dink! Not too shabby. Alright, going on with the adventure here. Pays to do a little investigation, see what's in the corner. Wow, the heroic field of Fairway, where the brave heroes of the guild leisurely limber up between their heroic deeds. It's just a golf course. It's just a golf course. Look at that, it's a sword and a golf club crossing each other. That's funny. Halt. This is a members-only facility. Show me your membership cards or leave the premises. Lenny, we just ran into an army that tried to burn down Town Hall. We must speak to Guildmaster Gaines. You are looking at acting Guildmaster Bardamax. And yes, I know about the army. In fact, how could I be sure you're not with them? But we grew up together. You knew us our whole life. That is hard to forget. Anyway, you won't find any other guild heroes here. The void took them all. You're all that's left? This is serious. Why aren't you getting ready to go after them? The statutes clearly state that the clubhouse can't ever be left unguarded. Former Guildmaster Gaines was very clear on that matter. Obliged to stay here. You are not a member of this guild, so you can't see how much work goes into this. The paperwork alone is a nightmare. But we have to act fast. Hey, why don't the 3 of us go after them? You? I remember back in summer camp when you got lost in your own tent. Oh, come on, it was really dark. Besides, you need to be a member of the guild to stage an official rescue party. Okay, so no official rescue party then. How about we make this an unofficial operation? Don't make me laugh. You'd only get yourselves captured and... Hey, that's not a bad idea. As acting master of the guild, I give you my permission to stage an unsanctioned rescue party. Without any recognition from the guild, of course. Right. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to formalize myself with my new office. It's high time for biscuits and a session in a massage chair. Guildmaster Lenny, huh? Someone's riding the gravy train. That's Lenny, always eager to climb the career ladder. But I can't help thinking there's something more going on here than straight up promotion. Never mind that. This could be my big chance to get into a guild membership. Amory,
Every time you get that look, I just know there's gonna be trouble. By saving the guild heroes, I'll definitely prove my worth to Master Gaines. Even more than when I help him keep those hungry golfers away from the heroic fields of fairways. Oh, I really thought he was gonna make me remember at that time. First of all, he said gophers and not golfers. And Lenny made it very clear that this wouldn't give you any recognition from the guild. But Lenny's wrong. The Hero Handbook states that real heroics don't have to be sanctioned. Besides, the village is unprotected. Now, we need to get those guild heroes back. I don't know. I'm not in the mood for a field trip, and these buns won't eat themselves. Eating buns in your mother's basement won't help if the Void Army comes back. If they keep setting houses on fire, goodbye free rent. I don't like fire or paying rent. We could stay here and rot for the rest of our lives. Or we could go on a date with Destiny and an evil army. Come on, Coco. If this ain't a chance to deploy knowledge practically for the good of many, then what is? Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're actually making sense. We have to take this seriously. All right, let's follow the tracks. Let's see. Raises our melee strength by 1 grade for 3 turns. 2 grades if she's below 50% of her maximum health. And 3 grades if she's below 25%. Fine, but I'm not carrying all your stuff. I also remember summer camp. Okay. We move on to pursue an evil army.
Chapter 4. In pursuit of an evil army.
Look at the tracks. They must have come this way. I like the golf course. Like a little gnome back there just swinging at a dummy. Cute. Refreshing statue and oh, the shopkeeper. Don't get a lot of stuff to sell, do we? 2 victory raises all ally strength, deals physical damage if the foe is below 30% health. Intercept deals physical damage to one foe and may make them flinch. Meh. Those cards look super appealing. And we can't make any of these if we wanted to. What do we have here? We have a poison card. Inflicts poison on a foe. Provoke. Taunts one foe and raises defense. Quick Fix heals one ally and cures poison, bleed, and burn conditions. And Tinker grants all allies a random helpful effect and all foes a random harmful effect. Oh goodness. Got some interesting cards there. Well, poison could be nice to have. Let's go ahead and get a poison card in the deck. I think that would be kind of cool to have instead of a punch. Let's see. So we can go north or we can go east. We'll go north first. God, it's like trying to grab him there, or stab him. And it just wasn't working out. You can swap out 2 cards that are in your hand at the beginning of the turn. We got a couple Steam Punches, a Heroic Strike. Ugh. So, no 3 of a kind on the colors there. So we're not going to do too well with that. Hit him hard in the bread basket. Oh, he's got a little shield up now. Well, let's give him a little heroic strike, shall we? That guard he's doing does take away almost half the damage I'm doing. Ooh, 30 points. Ow, that's not nice. In fact, I would definitely say that's rude. Okay. Shout lowers strength, so let's lower his strength. And I don't know if we really need 2 bravado spells. Well, let's do it. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Phil, aka JCServant from RPGamer.com, your source for news, reviews, podcasts, and home to the best gaming community on the net. I am on part 2 of my complete playthrough of Steamworld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh. And we're just probably the first quarter of the game. Not too far in. We'll go ahead and punch him, put up our own shields. Does it let you shield anybody? Oh yeah, it does. We'll go ahead and shield her after we heal her up there. Tear him into the bread basket. And heal up our little lady at the bottom. And then activate our shields. There we go. Alright. So, let's see. We have 3 blue cards in a row we could go ahead and use to get her shield effect on everybody. So we'll go ahead and do that. A couple of flame spells. You've activated my trap card. Creeping Cold! Oh, and apparently I activated his trap card in Rage. Well, good thing we're putting shields on everybody. Probably gonna need it here. Oh, he just buffed himself even more. Tell you what, whoever gets hit next is really gonna hate life. Oh, there's that poison card. Now it shows up. Stupid card. Needed you earlier. Wonder if we can get lucky and get his hard-hitting card. Nope. Definitely not the day for luck. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Wrecking Ball will take down his defense a bit. And we'll go ahead and poison him up as well and see how well that poison damage works out as we test out our brand new poison card. He punches him in the bread basket. Hits him with poison. And heals up the whole team. Whoa! Whoa! That poison did 69 points. Now, if... I would say 69 points out of 460, if my math is correct, is 15% of his life. If it's percentage-based damage, if it's just a number-based, that's a bloody high number. Percentage-based, 15% per round is really good anyways. But, wow, that's impressive. That is pretty darn impressive. You should be able to finish him off here with these fire spells. And there we go. They're all very happy to win. I really do love the little gears when you level up. That's very cute. Oh, we got a repair vial. Spiffy! We'll go ahead and chop these guys down, get some gold, and look, we got some loot. Super Soaker. Deals 150% magic damages frost damage to one foe and lowers their frost and storm defenses by 1 grade each for 3 turns. And it's the green guy's cards. That could help him increase the frost damage that the wizard lady does. But that poisoning, man, that is brutal. I'm going to guess it doesn't stack, though, so I don't know if I really want to put more than 1 poison card in the deck. Yeah, I did that. I just totally smacked him from behind. Alright, let's do the bravado thing. And then... well, let's do the bravado thing a second time, and then do a heroic strike. I don't know if bravado stacks or not. We're going to find out here. Let's see. It doesn't look like if you're just going by the symbol at the top of the screen. I don't think it stacks. Might be worth trading out one of those cards since they don't stack. Okay. We're going to do a fire followed by some cold and then a flaming wave to do some damage to all of them. Oh. Ah, feel the burn, boys. Feel the burn. Ooh, weak. Weak. Oh, his shield is down. That's rude. What do we have here? We have some fire. Let's replace that out with, cleave. I do like my cleave. Would definitely like my cleave, huh? I need 4 to do that big attack, that cleave attack. I'm not going to get that. Not going to get any combo this round. Whack. At least we get rid of one of the guys. Okay. We should be able to use a cleave now. That shout lowers their attack, so that will make life a little bit easier with their lower attack power. Oh! Holy cow, they blow up like bombs. Aww. Knocked over the poor mage lady. At least she still got her XP. Wow. Well, that hurts. Now, I believe if you come over here, get some gold there. Let's say if we heal, because we lost a ton of points. Wow, these robots kind of freak me out. They look more like people than robots. Yeah, you know, and one of the questions I have on this Doomerang, and will continue to play, is the fact that they're robots just kind of like an aesthetic thing? Or does it actually play some way into the game world and the plot, you know, in a meaningful manner? Because so far they're like, oh yeah, we're going to go eat mushrooms. You know, well, robots don't eat mushrooms. People eat mushrooms. Robots don't eat mushrooms. So, I don't know if the robot, you know, the fact that they're robots, steampunk robots, kind of fit into this in a meaningful way. Alright, sorry I'm yawning. I had that problem last night too, where I had this kind of like yawn attack thing going on towards the end of the night. I'm gonna try this poison card. That's kind of new. Work up our combo meter. Actually, let's also work up against... Oh, dang it, didn't mean to hit that guy at the bottom. Smack him around in the face. And we'll buff up. I want to see how much damage that poison does. He looks like he's got 242 hit points. I think it might do 36. Oh, full close, 40. 40. Interesting, because it did 15% hit points to that one boss, is why I was thinking it might do... Might do 36. Well, no, it's based on the maximum, so 40 is right. If you did 15% of 27, that's 40. So the poison spell does 15% of damage per round. It's very effective. After 3 rounds, it'll take somebody's hit points down by half. We'll combo to get our barrier up, and we'll let them counterattack. Not that we have a choice. I'm worried about those bombs going off. Those things hit so hard. Like sweet mother of mercy hard. I don't think we need to heal. We need to kill these guys as quickly as we can. So we'll trade out the healing cards. And we'll do some magic here. So... Oh, I had something on my tip of tongue. This is why I write notes, because I forget stuff. I had something I wanted to bring up. And now I totally forgot what it was. Oh, dang nabbit, they still blew up. Wow, that's a lot of blowing up damage. Wow, they're like the bombs from Final Fantasy. Bombs for Super Mario, whatever. Or the, oh yeah, no, those are bombs from Final Fantasy. That's what I'm thinking of. We have a shout that will lower their attack. Now I need those healing cards. Probably not going to get it. Oh, that's a lot of damage right there. I'll just go ahead and take them out. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Yeah, that's, I don't know what to do about those bombs, because holy cow, those take such a big hit out of your hit points. Why? Oh, we have a new card that we could put for him. I just forget what it is. Deals physical damage to one foe. Cleave. Deals physical damage to one foe that overlaps to another foe if they are scrapped. I think I like this card, the Brave Buster, better. Just for some quick damage. And let's see what we got here. Super Soaker. We'll hold off on that. Huh. I had something on the top of my tongue and I can't remember what it was. Oh, it's more of those bombs. Those things look horrible. They hit like a rock. I wonder if the idea is just to be, you know, be as offensive as possible. Like if we do Bravado first, and then, well, we have to do 2 Heroic Strikes. 2 Heroic Strikes gives us enough for a Brave Buster. So let's try that. Whack. Whack. Hardened Shell. Alright. Let's poison. Then we'll do... I can't do Wrecking Ball, that costs too many points. Ugh. Grrr. We'll have to do mixed fighting there. Oh, they put up their own shields. Oh, they put up their own shields. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. If that isn't cheating, I don't know what is. Alright, we should be able to get some good damage in here with Creeping Cold and Flame Pillars. Hopefully be able to at least knock one of these guys out. Oh, they are weak against the cold. So that's good to know. We'll go ahead and activate the flame barrier there. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Phil, aka JCServant with RPGamer.com, playing through Steamworld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh. And really hoping this bomb isn't going to blow us all sky high like they've been doing. Boy, the punches aren't going to help all that much. They're just not going to do a lot of damage. I don't think the shields are very helpful either. Trade a couple of those cards out. And... just not a lot of good cards here. Nothing that's really going to be very helpful. I'm believing in the harder cards, but the cards aren't believing back in me. And that's the problem. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Kato, the mage at the bottom. Ugh, level up. I love that little gears going up. It's so cute. Unfortunately, leveling up does not restore their hit points. If I go back to the statue, though, and heal, the monsters will come back. Oh, hello. Yes, my child. You need a hand to get out of that barrel? Just like Kialgren holds the planet together from its core, I hold our society together from this barrel. I'll take that as a no. Yet didn't happen to see an army pass by here just a short while ago, did you? I most certainly did. They were a bit loudmouthed, but at least they had the decency to flip me around. You see, just as Faith, I tend to gyrate, and there's only so many hours I could take my head down in this thing. Right. Everything gyrates sooner or later. Ugh, that's not a robot. No, that is totally a... Look at her. Look at her. See, she has robotic arms, and she's got like a mouth like a beard burpee. It's like... that's very, very much a robot. You know, I just... That's Granny. No, that Granny's definitely a robot. Look, she has a robot, like a robot shirt on, because robots wear shirts, and a purse, because robots use purses. I mean, everybody knows this. It's a very common fact. There's a lot of robot in there. Ugh, more of those bombs. I don't know how much my hit points can take. Fiery Bash deals 150 strength as physical damage by one foe and lowers their fire defense, which is useful when you're using the fire spells. Electrolyte deals 38 to 113 magic storm damage to one foe. Draws an additional card next turn. Well, cool cards. I think her current spells are 90% damage, 80%, 80 times 3 is, that's 240, so that's nice. Got Creeping Cold. Well, got a big range on this Electrolyte spell. But it does give you an extra card, I suppose. Let's see here. I'd be fine once I got used to this game's aesthetic. I played the first Steamworld Dig. That's about it, which reminds me I should get Dig 2. Yeah, I liked the first one, so, and I need to spend more time on it because I never beat it. It's not that long of a game. I just got sidetracked by other stuff, but I really enjoyed Steamworld Dig enough to where I remember it. I'm going to have to go back here and heal, which means these monsters are going to respawn again. So I'm going to try switching up my deck a little bit and hopefully survive the onslaught of exploding bombs. What we're going to do here is we know they're weak to ice. So we're going to go ahead and... do we have more? Oh, we don't have any more ice spells. Oh, well, lovely. We already have the 2 ice spells we have equipped. Let's just check in and see if there's a way to either craft or buy Cold Feet. What does this do? View card details. Lowers all foes' frost defense by 1 grade for 3 turns. Okay. That might be helpful. Brain Freeze. Deals 35% magic as frost damage to all foes and lowers their magic by 1 grade for 3 turns. Oh. Oh boy, oh boy. Huh. I mean, those could help. Those could help. Rat Robot looks cool, though. Yeah, no, I mean, that's, yeah, it actually does look pretty cool. I can't tell if that's a furry tail on the end, though. You know, down there at the bottom right here, I can't tell if that's a furry tail. And those look like furry ears. There's a little fur coming out of those. Otherwise, I might consider those metallic. Nope, looks a little furry. So, not really sure what the story is there. Let's grab this Brain Freeze. And then let's see what she has for sale. She has a repair kit and sparkling octave. This metallic ink has an unfortunate tendency to attract static charge. Magic plus 15% Thunder Wave, but you don't get Barrier Field. Thunder Wave deals 25 to 75% magic as storm damage to all foes and has a 25% chance of inflicting paralyzation for 3 turns. Ooh. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. Let's grab that for her. And accessories. Carly could use this. Oh, fire defense. Let's grab that for her too. She dies the most. Equipment. Alright, so this brings her magic up. This will increase her fire resistance. And hopefully we do a little better. Oh, we need to change out our deck. So we know those guys are weak to ice, so we're going to try to be a little bit smarter with how we play. So hopefully we don't die as much. So we're going to get rid of the Fire Pillar spell with and replace that with a Brain Freeze. We got a couple of Brain Freezes, but I don't think this stacks. I don't know if there's a benefit to adding 2 of those to the deck. We already have the Focus in the deck. Now, I think he has the Super Soaker that deals frost damage to 1 foe and lowers their frost and storm defenses. So we're going to use that for him. So we're going to get rid of Wrecking Ball, I think, and add in Super Soaker. We can actually get in 2 Super Soakers if we take out, let's take out a Shields Up. All right, so let's give that a shot and see if that doesn't do us a little bit better there. See if we can get smarter. Let's see what you say. Yeah, I think it looks weird now. I love how so many indie games make creative shopkeepers, though. The vendor and the messenger is hilarious. Yeah, I know. I love these games. They're just so creative. These indie games, I'm a big fan. You'll see them a lot on my playthroughs because I just love them. Ooh, oh, almost got hit there. Almost got hit. Okay. We don't need this mend right here, so let's get rid of that. Got 3 red cards. Oh no, I was kind of hoping for something else. That is not it. Ugh, I just can't win. Cannot win. So let's go and whack him a bit. One of the things I was looking at was Wasteland. You know, I've been occasionally while I'm at work, I listen to YouTube videos and Let's Plays and things like that. And people are kind of going through their top 10, you know, games of the year, top 3 games of the year, and all that other jazz. And, oh, wait, Brain Freeze requires 1 focus. And the Super Soaker looks kind of cool, but I can't. Why can't I do? Alright, we'll just do that. And then that. No, let's do the Brain Freeze first. And then do this. And then do this. Anyways, I heard a lot of people mention Wasteland 3 a lot on their top list. And it looks really good. I don't know if it quite got the critical acclaim from the critics, but I keep hearing it come up over and over again as I'm listening to people talk about their game of the year. Oh, good. I got my paralyzation from my triple mage attack. That's cool. Let's grab that one there. And punch him and super soak him. Let's see how our new super soaker ice does. But super soak him good. Yeah, he likes that. And it's the kind of game that I like too, with its tactical combat, the turn-based tactical combat. I'm a big fan of that, as you guys know. So let's see what Doomerang, you say I played several hours Wasteland 2. It was great. I stopped it abruptly for no reason though. Just like I stopped Steamworld Dig. I still can't. I just think I saw something shinier. I'm not even sure why I stopped Steamworld Dig. Kind of, you know, in retrospect, I'm not super sure what happened. So, whoa, that's 45 points. And let's see if we can wipe that one in the back first. But yeah, I had also played some Wasteland 2. I want to say for a dozen hours. And I didn't stop it for any great reason except for something shinier must have come along. It's the only thing I could think of. But, you know, I was thinking that, you know, it might not be a bad idea to play. Now they have the Wasteland 1 remake. So to play that one, then Wasteland 2, then Wasteland 3, to have the complete Wasteland experience. Maybe it's Season 2 of the RPG XP might be the Season of Wasteland. Season of Wasteland. Let's punch this guy in the back. In the face. Oh, we may not need to punch him in the face. Can we just super soak him first and then punch him in the face? And see if he lives after that? But yeah, we might be seeing some Wasteland on this channel. Be curious what y'all think. It's got a lot of good stories in it from what I remember. The dozen hours or so I played it, there was one adventure that made me a little cranky because there was a lot of puzzle elements almost to it. Nothing too difficult, but it doesn't take much to throw me off. And by the way, just going to point out here, this is the fight that took out half my team's hit points last time, and now you can see we've killed them with hardly a scratch because we were able to destroy the bombs with the ice attacks before they had a chance to charge up and blow up in our face. So, yay. That's very helpful. We got to do it again right here. Let's let him come forward. I wonder if you pull one like that, do you only have to attack one? No, he brings in his friend. I was just wondering if maybe that kind of pulls him. That would have been funny. Well, there's a super soaker right there. Alright. And a creeping cold. So, might be. Doomerang, what do you think about the world of Wasteland and stuff? Do you like the setting? Because I know that it's not everyone's cup of tea. I mean, it seems like you've got 3 or 4 main settings. It seems like when it comes to RPGs, you've got the fantasy setting, which is the most popular. You got the sci-fi setting, like with your Mass Effects and things like that, which is not nearly as popular. You don't see those games quite as often. And then you have post-apocalyptic wastelands, like you see in Wasteland and Fallout and a number of other games that are out there. What are your thoughts regarding setting? And occasionally you see something out in left field, like we had Wild Arms, which is kind of like a Western, type of theme. I do have a Western. What's that one called? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. There's a really interesting, and it's kind of like almost an XCOM shooter deal that's in the West. I gotta Google it up now. It's gonna bug me. Ugh, ugh, ugh. It is Wild. Is it Wild West? Mm, Hard West. Hard West. And I played 3 hours of that, and that's on the Switch now, and it's always on sale for like $2. I know it's worth more than $2. I'm not saying it's game of the year, but it is most certainly worth more than $2. Most certainly. Ooh, Searing Lash and Super Soaker. I'm not sure we're going to be able to stop 2 of these guys this time. We will see. I like that. Can I replace 1 more card? Let's get rid of another min card. Ooh, poison's nice. Let's see if we can poison that guy and punch up this guy up here. Alright. Why not post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy like the second half of Final Fantasy VI? I could go for something like that. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VI had a really great setting. Oh, I'm about to die, aren't I? I'm so gonna die with these guys. I was doing so good in bragging about last time, and now I'm just gonna die. Crap ton of heroic strike. Whoa, 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 whoa! Do not want bravado. Do not want steam punch. Ugh, I can't get what I want. I can't get no satisfaction. But I try. Oh yes, I do try. And boy do I try, but I can't get no. Ooh, but I can't get that. It's fun enough for a setting if you get sick of high fantasy, says Doomerang. They're always more open with choices, at least. Yeah, I liked... Oh, there's that blow up in my face. It takes off chunks of hit points. I do like Horizon Zero Dawn, which was kind of like... had that caveman almost kind of feel. I wish... Now, granted, with some sci-fi tech in there, and the robots were all techy, but the clans people felt like... Yeah, there's some mysticism in there, but they're more clansy than fantasy. Like the caveman days. I like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Could go for more than that, more of that. Oh, you gotta love how the bombs hide behind the other people. That just makes them special. Please hide behind the other people. Alright. Let's hit him with a Thunder Wave. So yeah, might do some Wasteland. We'll see. It's on my list of things to think about. Thought y'all might be interested in that. Do any of you here face any big backlogs? Anybody have any backlog issues? Totally a first world issue, I assure you. I need to do more damage. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Oh, Super Soaker. How we love you, Super Soaker. So over at rpgamer.com, we have a feature called Backlog in the Year, where a lot of our team members have written up how they plan on tackling their backlogs. I always find reading those things kind of interesting. For me personally, it's just what I'm doing here in RPG XP. I think streaming here, chatting with you guys, helps me to stay focused and actually knock out some of these games. In fact, we've already mentioned, Justin talking about some of the games just a minute ago. All of us were talking about how we just stopped playing a game, and we're not even sure why. We just did. Not even 100% sure how that happens. Oh, I need like one more point, and I don't have one more point. It's so rude. Ah. Oh, so wrong. But, and I think for me, just streaming with you guys means I'm more likely to stick with the game. I still may quit a game if it's just not entertaining me. But I think being here makes it, on stream makes it a little bit easier to stay focused and knowing, okay, I need to play that game and get through it. And if I call it quits, I call it quits to all, anybody who's paying attention and watching. Can I get lucky and knock this guy out back here? Ugh. Ugh. So many tough decisions. I don't know if he can get lucky enough to knock him out with a physical attack or not if he's bravadoed up. I hate to waste the turn, because that one of the bombs is going to blow up and really take a chunk out of my life points, as Yu-Gi-Oh would say. But yeah, check out the article. And throughout the year, the members of RP Gamer will update that and keep you posted with how they're doing on their own journey. And of course, if you're just following me, you'll see how I'm doing with my backlog right on here. It's all good. Cannot get the cards and the spells I want. It's very rude. But I definitely don't want any of those. Alright, we got a couple of Creeping Colds, which is going to be very useful for that guy down there. I don't know if we're going to be able to take him out or not, but we're going to give it the old college try. He's vulnerable to cold. The cold does 48. Let's see how much it does. 71. So it's doing like an extra 50%. And that's enough to take him out. Nice. Before he could blow up on us. And as an added bonus, we get to hit them all with Thunder Wave. The rest of them. So that's nice. Oh, but they are about to kill her, which is very not nice. It's like the opposite of nice. Could really go for healing her. Go ahead and see if we can get another card here for him. No, we can't get a card that will actually increase that he can combo with, but at least he can heal him. If you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Phil, aka JCServant. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am about 4 hours into Steamworld Quest Hand of Gilgamesh. And this, I think the game got off to a little bit of a slow start with the card thing here, but now I'm having to really kind of think through a little bit more on my attacks. Definitely having to think a little bit more. But we're in cleanup mode on this fight right now, so we'll go pretty quick on here. But yeah, I was just talking about backlog of the year. A feature over at RP Gamer might be worth checking out for you guys. So Moogle Lactomancer, let me put in my commands and I'll read this. Let me see here. Ooh, I can actually mend her up. Always use your heals in the battle, even if the battle's about to be over, because it's hard to heal outside of combat. The backlog feature is always a nice read. It's another peek at the games I might have missed, says Moogle. But then that has the opposite effect on my own backlog. LOL, that is funny. I can't believe this bad guy has 1 hit point left. And of course he's going to go after Lady I just healed. You are such a rude little goblin. And I'm going to totally kick your butt here. And I'm going to enjoy every minute of it. All for 1 hit point. Duerang, I'm curious. You said you played Heroes of Might Magic 6 and did not like it. Right. That is correct. If you got it for $2 and you want to install it and give it your own shot, you're not wasting a whole lot there. But if somebody, hadn't played 2 and 3 first, I implore them to do that because those are much better products. 6 just felt so soulless, and it had some bugs. Even though it was years after the fact, I remember playing it at my father's house just to kill some time, and I wanted my dead time back. Hold on one second, let me read this. Are we there yet? The tracks, they're all over the place. What a mess. Perhaps we should split up. Each on their own in the middle of nowhere? I vote for strength in numbers. I vote for making camp here while you two go follow the tracks. Strength and peace and quiet. I vote for asking the stranger in the cage who saw which way they went. And I vote for... Hey! Trying to sneak up on us, huh? Of course. Me and my cage, not to mention this heavy contraption bolted on a tree here. We have been pursuing you for hours. Huh. Who are you? And what are you doing in there? Cutting right to the chase. The name is Orc, at your humble service. And well, let's just say an argument ended on a rather bad note. Don't worry about it. On a bad note? Must have been one hell of a tune to leave you locked up like some jailbird. I've seen you somewhere before. Of course! The book! You're in the book! The Hero's Handbook! Look, I've got it right here! Oh, that was ages ago. Nothing to talk about, really. Nothing to talk about? You're Auric, the legendary sidekick of Gilgamesh, the true ancient hero. The book is full of stories about you two, like the one where... Now I'm blushing, but yes, the one and the same. Forgive me for not getting up. On that note, you wouldn't mind getting me out of here, would you? Of course! Let me just... Hold up, sugar. Before we do anything rash, let's just stop for a second and consider the facts here. We just met a masked stranger in the middle of nowhere. In a cage. What if this caged up stranger, and I stress the word cage, whom we just met, is in cahoots with that army? Did I mention that I saw where the army went? They dragged a big cage north through the Ark and into a cave. Though I wouldn't recommend a group as inexperienced as yours go after such an intimidating horde. Either way, they locked up in the cave, and the guard with the keychain went off the other way, past my charming cage to the south. Coincidentally, the keychain also holds the key to this cage that is keeping yours truly under wraps. If you're going to go after that army, you'll need those keys one way or the other. Once you have it, I would very much appreciate it if you let me out. Count us in! We'll get the keys and be back in a heartbeat. Well, looks like we have to go down here. It'd be really nice if there was a refreshing save point. And I'll read you all's notes in just a minute here. I'm just going to try to get to a battle that usually lends itself to having some dead space to chit-chat. But the cutscenes like this... If this was a soldier guarding the keys, then this is a dead end. There are signs of a struggle here, and other smaller footsteps leading in the direction of that cavern. Nosing around footprints all day sure is fun. Mom will be pleased to find out her son's practicing to be a podiatrist. As long as you get out of that basement, I'm sure she'll... After friendly banter, our heroes decide to cast aside their weariness to instead follow this new lead. Nothing could go wrong here. Be nice if, you know, there was a save restore point. Not seeing one. I'm seeing a bad guy. Well, it is saving the game at least. Oh, there's a save point right, or a refresh point right there. Hey there, sneaky-looking coglin whose footsteps suspiciously match the ones we're following. Intruders, I won't let you steal my honestly stolen treasures. You wouldn't happen to found a keychain on that corpse outside, would ya? He tripped on my sword and I took the keychain fair and square. That's what he would have wanted. It must be valuable with so many people after it. I think I'll keep it. Open this gate and give us the keys, you good kleptomaniac! Well, it was a nice dungeon crawling with you guys. See you back in the village. Nice try, homebody. Now let's refocus our brawn to brains and look around for some other way inside that gate. Like this narrow passage here. This is just like the chapter in the Hero's Handbook where Gilgamesh fought all of his way through the labyrinth of... Let's refocus while quiet. Alright, so that gets us refreshed. Alright. Hopefully we'll get into a fight up here, and we will. And then I can read your comments. Whoop. Read your comments. I'm really trying to play it late, says Doomerang. I'm having a hard time. I'm bad with strategy games. Well, it's not really a good game. And I don't remember if it was super difficult. I just remember being something I really didn't enjoy. And stuff. So let's see here. I do like poison early on. Super soak is okay. We're gonna have to get rid of that. Ugh. Yeah, of course I would get that. Of course I would. Ay. Okay, fine. Have it your way, game. Alright. It has such ridiculous playtime, like 10 campaigns with multiple maps each, and these maps take 5 hours each, and the game's like 300 hours playtime, and it keep failing maps. Well, you know, to me, it doesn't help if a game brags that it has like hundreds of hours of gameplay if those hours aren't really that fun, right? Like that's obviously a disconnect. So, you know, keep that in mind. With that being said, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which I consider a really good game, has bajillions of hour gameplay. And while I love Heroes of Might and Magic 3, I personally didn't play every single campaign. Some of those do get really hard, and you know, not to mention eventually you want to play something else after all those hours. But I still recommend playing it. Just don't feel bad if you don't quite get through, you know, everything in the world. Let's do that. And then heal her. And then Heroes of Might and Magic 5, which I kind of like. Okay, I love the art style in Heroes of Might and Magic 5. But the gameplay's okay, but some of those maps really feel like they're unbalanced to me, and I kept failing. And then I went and looked up on the internet, and other people had similar complaints, so at least I didn't feel like alone in that. So there's, you know, comfort in knowing that it wasn't just me. It's just unbalanced. I'll still go back and play random maps where, yeah, I know I have a good chance of winning once in a while just because I love the art style in that game. And it's cool seeing your kingdoms in 3D. So that's pretty neat. I do like that. Oh, it's one of those freaking bombs again. Oh, we do love our bombs, don't we? Crapoly. Oh, crapoly. Let me replace this card and see what I get. Oh, I don't need that card. Oh, none of you cards are good. Alright, let's... Oh my gosh, these things have hit points like nobody's business. Okay. Did our battle chasers. It did not impress me, but I'm also feeling sleepy. So that's funny, Peter. With my new show, An Hour to Impress. Well, Peter just did his own version of An Hour to Impress, and it was left wanting, and he kicks it out of his log. That would be hilarious. You should totally do that. Totally, totally. We're hitting these guys with their weakness. We're trying to get those bombs before those 3 gears that they have fill up, because then they explode on everybody and it gets very painful very quickly. Ouch. I do like that poison, though. I really, really do. Let's see here. 33. 33. He takes 360, 50 points. You gotta do some math in your head. 33 from 81's 50. I better use that. And then Bravo bust this one down here for a lot of extra damage. So hopefully we at least kill one of these bombs. Oh, I forgot they resist damage. Well, crap-oli. Well, the poison's gonna kill them off, so that's fine. Who knew mechanical bombs could be poisoned? Like, why wouldn't they just call it acid? They're robots, right? Like you know, just call it an acid effect instead of a poison effect. That would probably make a metric ton more sense. But maybe I'm just using too much logic. Too much logic. Alright, let's replace, see if we can get... need more energy. Grrr. I am just not on a winning streak today. Yep, definitely not the card I need. I feel like that guy's gonna blow up on us on his turn. Yeah, heal up. You're going to need it when they blow up. Oh, he's paralyzed. I got an extra turn against the bomb because he was paralyzed. Paralyzation is a status effect that randomly stuns, makes an enemy lose a turn, and it's very random, so you never know when it's going to kick in. So if I Steam Punch him for 1 more point, I can spend a point on that, and then follow up with the mage with this. And see if we get lucky and take him out here with the water/ice that he hates so much. Nope, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. He has 3 hit points left. He's going to explode on our butt because he had 3 hit points left. 104 damage. Holy cow, that hurts. It hurts so much. There's so much hurt. Let's take a look here. One of the other things that they had on the website today was a thing called... oh, you know, I should move this over to this corner here while I'm talking about it. Anyways, there's a thing on the website called Ease Where to Start. Let me turn off this Hand of Gilgamesh thing real quick. I just realized you guys can't even see how many hit points I have left because, you know, there's so much crap I have on the screen. Stupid me and all my stuff. Display capture. We'll turn that off. There we go. Now you can see how many hit points I have left. And you can see how many gears I have left. There we go. Little rearranging there. But, I've been playing through Ease. And it's an interesting game, especially in the series. It's an action RPG series if you don't know. And the really early ones go back into the, I think, the mid-'80s, late 80s. And it's really funny because the battle system of those are you just bump into enemies. You just literally run into them. If you hit them straight on, you'll take damage. If you hit them at an angle, they'll take damage. Or if you hit them from behind. And so, at first, it sounds kind of overly simplistic and stupid. And then you play it, and it actually becomes addictive. It grew on me. And you level up pretty quickly. So, you know, you have to do some grinding or bumping. Get it? Bumping, grinding. But it's very puzzle, like old school, gotta talk to the right people, gotta grab items and use them with the right people type of stuff. And for me, I had to Use an FAQ. Looks like it's locked from the other side. But so I used an FAQ to get through the first ease, and they sell the first two together. So I did ease 2, and it felt like more of the same, except the puzzles are extremely hard. And I didn't get through 2 because I didn't want to spend a whole entire game reading an FAQ. I did not. Let's see here. We're gonna see if we can just build up some combo here. And of course I don't get anything else for the guy I want. So we're just gonna poison him. Always good to do poison on these guys with a crap ton of hit points because it seems to do a percentage of damage. So we should see like 100 points of damage for a round of poison. There we go, 109. Perfect. Perfecto. Wonder if I can get a healing spell in here. I'm just trying to get some hit points up. There we go. Go ahead and attack him. And then mend our lowest hit point character. I just think it's funny that Peter did his own hour to impress. But anyways, if you read the article written by our very own Anna Marie Pruvatia, she does a really good job of going through the East series and walking you through which ones you should say first, second, third. When I had to do a lot of my own research, and she does it all for you right here and gives it to you in one place. These Where to Start articles that they've been doing at RP Gamer have been very popular. And, you know, it'd be nice to turn those into, like, YouTube videos. I could definitely read them while playing a Ease game. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I shall ponder this possibility. Let's see. There should be an alternate feature to see if it's a series you want to get into. Is it ease wise to start? Is it wise to start? Get it wise? Ease? Ah, you're so funny, Moogle. If you like action RPGs, this is your older version of action RPG. So the first two games are bump and play combat. Then the third one I played, and I think that's Oath of Self Delta or something like that. That one was more like press the button, jump around, you know, slash away at enemies. Definitely a longer, feels like a more epic experience. But if you're into action RPGs, I think you'll like it. I do. Duh. Can't get any more heal. Well, I only got one heal in the deck, so that probably doesn't help. You should probably switch out your cards sometimes in decks. That's what I should have done, is swap it out. Yeah. There's nothing stopping you in between these different battles to swap out your deck for what you think you'll need. Ka-ching. Ooh, plus 65 health. Plus 14. Plus 12. So we can go into Dex and him, for example, and we can swap out a Soaker for a Mend. So I have twice as many chances to... Well, I've got 3 Mends in there now. Well, I could use... I think I could use 3. Yeah, I could probably use 3. We'll see what monsters come up next. Oh, shucks. I thought it was like in a cutscene for a second there. Let's see. Let's take out the wizard stuff for a minute. Oh, of course I get a creeping cold. We got Strike, a Bravado, a Brave Buster. I hate to get rid of that. Ugh. I just can't get 3 of a color that I can actually use. Just not going to get too far on that round. at all. Anybody here into Path of Exile? Let's try. We do like our poison. And a punch. Do like creeping cold. Anybody play any Path of Exile? Curious, curious, curious. Thunder Wave. I love how that hits all of them and paralyzes some of them. It's great. Especially when they can do that. Ouch! That's a lot of pain. Very wrong. If I use that, and then I can mend. Oh wait, no, we want to poison. Do like our poison, and then mend anybody. I played of it a bit early on, says Moogle. I liked what I play of it, but I don't really have anyone to play with. That meant it wasn't really worth it to endure all the spiders. I don't know, what is it with spiders in these games? What is the game's fascination with spiders? Because they do like their spiders. They really do. It just seems to me these games have a fascination for spiders. I need that. Ooh, Flame Wave's nice. Okay, I'm not going to get a combo here, but I don't care because I'm going to Flame Wave everybody. That does hit everybody, right? Yes, it does. Take all these guys down a notch. You've activated my trap card, Flame Wave! So, for those who don't know, Path of Exile is a Diablo-style type of game, you know, action, RPG, looter type of deal. And it is not necessary to have 2 min cards in your hand at the same time. It is... just can't win. Just can't get no satisfaction, as they like to say. Let's punch him and let's heal him. It is a live service game, but it is a live service game done right. So the game is free to play, and it is massive, and it's free, and it's massive. How they support themselves is they have a lot of aesthetic stuff, and they also sell storage space. The storage space for like items and stuff doesn't cost too much. If you're really, really into the game, you should throw them the $5 or $10 or whatever it is anyways. They don't charge a lot for it. But let me see what I need here. Not going to get enough for that Flame Wave anytime soon. We got a couple of punches there. I don't suppose I can get lucky enough and get another... That'll work. That will most definitely work. There we go, 3 cards in a row. But it is just so big, and they support themselves because people they are supported by people who do these aesthetic microtransactions. It's incredible. But they do seasons like Diablo does, but their seasons are really big. Unlike Diablo, where it's just like, oh, here's a new challenge and a couple of modifiers. You know, here's a an aesthetic thing you can win. They literally add entirely new gameplay, usually meta level gameplay mechanics, as well as bounces and all that other jazz. It's really well done. It's really deep. And I can't recommend it enough if you like Diablo style games, especially if you felt like Diablo 3 wasn't enough like Diablo 2. It is really well done. I could definitely recommend it. Let me kill this guy off real quick. The battles here go a little long, but I mean it's a card game, so it kind of makes sense. Whack. There he goes. A little bit easier once you get him down to one guy. But they're coming out with they're ready for another update. They do 2 or 3 of these a year, and Echoes of Atlantis looks really, really good. Now, I'll tell you the reason why I don't get into it is because it is so big. It's intimidating. And it's huge. And if you're going to get into it and do it right, you're going to want to spend some time, some serious time. We're talking like maybe not MMO level, but pretty darn close. It's really that deep. I think the other thing, and it's huge. If you see the passive skill tree, it's like Final Fantasy X skill tree on steroids. It's huge, 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 huge. It's incredible. But yeah, if you're looking for something really big and deep, and now they continue to add more to it, and this looks really good, I can't recommend it enough. Now, for me personally, I'll continue to stick with some of the more not single player, but single adventure action RPGs like Titan Quest. I think Grim Dawn is an excellent option for people who want more than Diablo. And I love Diablo, don't get me wrong, I do. But if you felt like, me, I always felt like after I got through Diablo, I could, I want to play more, but I'm kind of bored of the Diablo 3 formula after playing it for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I think Grim Dawn is a really good option. You also have games like Victor Vron and Titan Quest with their 10th anniversary, and you're going to see me playing some of those here eventually. You definitely will see it. Oh, he's going to go run away there. I had friends, says Moogle, that were into Diablo 3 around that time, but I think the Sphere Grid ended up being a double-edged sword. I appealed to them with how neat that was, but I think it was too daunting to keep their interest. Yeah, if you see, it's not just, it is huge. It's a huge, it's, oh my gosh, there's enemies. Oh my gosh, there's enemies over here. Ugh, oof. And of course, there's one of those really nasty exploding things that we all know I just adore. Absolutely adore. Bravado, Doorbuster. Does Bravado get you a Steam point? It does. And then we'll Doorbuster this guy and chain that up. Especially with how unforgiving it was in terms of not being able to reset builds. No, you know what? That's another great point. I'm glad you brought that up, Moogle. I mentioned this before. If you felt like Diablo 3 wasn't enough like Diablo 2, one thing about Diablo 2, it wasn't easy to respec. I think they later added it in to make it a bit easier or possible or whatever. But I remember like playing early Diablo games. I didn't spend that much time in them, and one of the reasons why is I couldn't respec them. My life is too short to start games completely over from scratch just because I picked the wrong, build or whatever it may be. But that's exactly, that's that Path of Exile, man. Boy, yeah, once you spend points in a direction, you get these books or whatever they're called that help out, but all they let you do is undo the very last thing you spec'd into. So if you've spent 50 spec points or 30 spec points from 30 levels, and you've got 5 books, you can only undo the last 5 things you picked. But the first 25 are still off limits. So, yeah, I kind of wish they would address that. Now, to be honest, I haven't read any of their notes in a while, so maybe for all I know, they have addressed that. Which would be, super nice if they did. But, yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that's, a thing with Path of Exile. Be interested to see if they just, but to them, that's like part of being a hardcore Diablo person. Grim Dawn, you pay money to respec, and the cost goes up every time you respec, so you don't want to respec willy-nilly, but at least it's there. But I would say if you're playing Path of Exile, use a build guide. At least use it your first few times. Because, yeah, it is so hard. Now, every season, you're going to build a new character anyways. And like the Diablo games, you probably get... I mean, Diablo 3 to seasons, I run a new character. No big deal, and I level up pretty quickly. So that, you know, that's got to be kind of some of your understanding as well when you're playing this game. Don't be too intimidating about the fact you can't respect, because eventually you're going to build a new character anyway, so give it a shot. But if you're really worried, I would recommend using a guide. But I absolutely understand why. Number one, it's intimidating. Number two, it's paralyzation, decision paralyzation. I can totally understand that. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. We've saved up some points here for healing. So we're going to see if we can get one more green card. Can we get lucky? Can we believe in the heart of the card? Oh, wait, I got 3 blues in a row. All right, can I get one more green card? I believe in the heart of the cards. Give me green. No, you mother fudge sickles. I hate you, heart of the cards. I really need to heal. If I go off on them, hopefully I won't kill them. Creeping cold. We'll brain freeze them first and then creeping cold this one. Hopefully not kill them. By the way, in case you're also new, I do a show here every other Monday called the RPG XP, the RP Gamers Experience. And that's where I spend 1 hour doing a deep dive in the game, showing you its juicy parts. It's kind of like an impressions video combined with a let's play. It is an experience. And you can be part of the experience by joining us here. Oh, good. I was hoping there was another... Oh, but I need to punch him one more time. Wonder if he'll die. Let me see if I can heal people up. Always try to heal your people up as often as possible with cards when you can. Unless you know you're near a heal spot. But that is actually why I'm playing this game. I will be covering this, I believe it's February 1st? To look at my calendar, but this will be on a show. Yeah, Monday, February the 1st is what I'm actually going to be talking about this game and diving into its details. This is me doing research for the show. How awesome is that? It's all about doing research. Bam! Right in the face. Right in the kisser. Right in the kisser. That's interesting. So that goes... Wait, is this the old lady from before? It seems to be... So wait, I just somehow walked back up to where I was at before? Oh boy. Ooh, what's this big shield here? Ha! King Aljigiron. The Hero's Handbook has a chart over every single chain that... Of course it has. You think that Coglin crook stole this too? That, or he's awful at decorating. Oh, there's one of those fancy save points. Of course, if I activate that, some of those enemies will come back. And I think we're okay on hit points because we healed in that fight. Which means I probably don't need three of these heal cards in there anymore. I can pop in an extra poison. Those are particularly effective. And another punch. And he has a new card. Fiery Bash. Lowers fire defenses of an enemy as you punch him in the face for 1 point of energy. We could give that a shot. Might be worth the combo that. The whole season thing is actually something I don't quite understand. I don't really get the appeal of starting over a new character that just gets retired at the end of it. Then you come back during the next season and do it again with slightly new updates. So that actually describes Diablo 3 to a T with the season mode. However, when a season ends, that character isn't like completely deleted or anything. And instead, that character is converted to a normal character. So the season characters are normal characters. And seasoned characters can only play with seasoned characters, and normal characters, if you're playing multiplayer, can only play with other normal characters. And the normal characters last forever. They never get deleted. So you can always go back to your old normal characters. But the season characters are playing in the season, usually where some of those tweaks exist or whatever have you. I don't think the tweaks exist like the mutations exist in the normal mode, but there will be, of course, the class balance changes and things like that affect everything and the such. It's been a while since I played a regular character, so I'm not sure how that all works. Give me 1 second. Let's read this. Keymaster Klyden. Impossible. How did you losers get all the way here? Don't think I'll give them my precious keychain so easily. Having cornered their cloaked kidnapper, our heroes psyched up for a fight. You really thought I'd let myself get snared by my own den? Come here, puppy. Now that's a good pup. He kind of looks like every other ogre we've fought so far. Big boss battle here, apparently. Everybody with lots and crap tons of hit points. So I guess specifically for Diablo 3, since I never looked into how it worked for Path of Exile. But yeah, that's the Diablo 3. You do have the seasons. Now, with Diablo 3, well, you've played it a few times, you pretty much figure out how to level up characters pretty quickly. You know, like I'll go for strength early on for most characters, get that strength score up while, you know, eventually putting together gems for XP boost, things like that. Like, you know what will kind of get you. And I'm not the fastest person there is. There's people who can level up to 60 in a few hours. They'll speed run that. It takes me a little bit longer than that. So God bless their hearts. Let's do that and that and chain up. But but it's the mutations that make it different. Like, one season I played, normally you can only have like 2 or 3 or whatever it is of the Heimlich cube, you know, benefits or whatever have you that give you, you know, extra cool effects in battle. But this season you could have 4, you know, and there's more treasure goblins running around, like lots more treasure goblins running around. Another time, it's the enemies have more mutations and they're more challenging. They'll have these different mutations that just give the game a little bit more flavor. And if you go through leveling up another character and completing certain, there's challenges, like, you know, beat these bosses in a certain amount of time and get up to Torment 7, you know, da-da-da-da. And if you clear off certain challenges, you'll unlock cosmetics like glowing wings that can be equipped on any character, including characters in normal mode. So there's some incentive if you're into pretty, you know, pretty looking things. So that's also kind of, you know, part of that appeal for people who play a lot of Diablo. Now, with that being said, it's just that. It's just some mutations and stuff, and it doesn't radically change. It just makes the game feel a little bit different. It reminds me of the Atari 2600 when you had like Space Invaders. You buy like the Space Invaders cartridge, and there would be like, you could press select and you would have the Space Invaders with the shields would now start moving. If you press select again, you'd have no shields. Press select again, the shields are back, but now the Space Invaders are invisible until you shoot them once and they flash for a minute. Press select again and your ship is fat instead of thin, so you're more vulnerable. These were mutations of the same game, right? Wonder what does this tier thing mean? What the hell does that mean? I got some sort of debuff on my cards. What does that mean? Poison. Take damage equal to the percentage of maximum health. Oh, the same thing I love to give everybody else. Taking damage after playing a card on Armally. Physical defense lowered. So Gallo. Who's got this bleed effect? What are you doing here? Stop it. I just need to see. Is that what that bleed effect is? That black stuff? Oh, you're bleeding oil, not blood. So it's going to be black instead of red. That's what's kind of throwing me for a loop. That's funny. Well, that is rough. But... I don't know what to do about it right now. Let me see. I can do some green cards maybe? Because she doesn't have bleeding. So we'll go ahead and poison this guy and keep punching this guy. Now, with Path of Exile, the seasons are a lot more significant because they from my understanding and watching a lot of videos, they add what I would call a new meta game. So, okay, so in Diablo, you've played Diablo, you know there's the game. You know, the game is go and beat up a bunch of monsters, loot drops, you upgrade your loot, you become more powerful, and you go do torments and you work your way up to the torments. Now, sometimes when we talk about the metagame, we talk about what are the best builds to get you through the highest torments the fastest. That's, you know, one version of metagame. Another version of what I consider metagame, anyways, is games outside the game that impact the game. Let's just say in Diablo, monsters dropped pieces that you could take back to town to upgrade the shops so they have better offerings. That would be, you know, like a metagame. Which building do you build up first? Which one do you build up second? You know, that sort of thing. I should probably be worried that the enemies have glowing gears. I've just noticed that they have these glowing gears. That's probably bad, isn't it? That's probably really bad. But anyways, that is the metagame. So in Path of Exile, they had entire metagames every season. Like in one of them, there was this evil network of bosses, and when you go and beat one of the bosses on the list, he would give you information about the other bosses, and you would have to hunt them down. While at the same time, they might be hunting you down as you were out adventuring. Check it out, but some of these metagames and things that they have going on are just insane and they're crazy. And they're just so well done. They are very well done. I'm gonna hit this guy while he's weak to... Wow, that was very underwhelming. I thought that was gonna be a big damage round, and that ended up just not working out at all, and I'm almost dead. Yeah, I'm not doing so hot here. And the person who can heal is bleeding. So there's that. No bueno, no bueno, no bueno, no bueno, no bueno. Well, we're gonna have to take a risk. Oh, 45 points. Wow, that bleeding really hurts. Wow, that was a mistake. Oh, good night, Gracie. Yeah, this is a tough fight here. Not looking so good. One of my team members is down, and Chow down. Well, if that's all he does is heal him. Oh, it gives him healing over time. Well, lovely. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it give him healing over time? Oh, when a hero's KO'd, that's just great. Their cards are dead in your hand, making your life even more interesting. And I can't remember if you can use... Yeah, you can use an item. Revive. And that's a card. Let's heal her. And can we heal him? And that'll be our turn, just healing. Ouch. I don't understand how robots can be poisoned. How do you get poisoned when you don't have blood and you just have oil? Oh my gosh! How is that even close to being fair? Ay, ay, ay. Come on, go down and stay down. Ouch. Okay. Whew, tough fight, tough fight. Will we pull this off? Doesn't look good. We're gonna punch him in the gut 3 times. That's all I got. Be nice if I had a healing card in my hand, but I don't. Oh, at least he blocked that one kind of decently. It's 2 against 1. We'll see what we can do here. Oh, I forgot to switch out the blue cards. Mistake. Slapping him down. Tough fight here. Feel the battle music here. Ouch. Earthquake's totally not fair. For the record, not fair. Okay. I can't get those healing cards when I need them. Punch him in the old bread basket. That's how we're going to beat a boss. Just keep punching him to death. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's painful. Almost as... Oh, there's that healing I've been looking for. Alright. Yay for healing. Gonna need that. Even though it doesn't give me a good combo that I was hoping for. Don't get the combo, but I'll take the heal. Boss is still at 3/4 health. We have 1 party member down. And that hurts like a mofo. Heroic strikes, shoutouts lower strength. Bravado raises our strength and health. Always useful. Let's get rid of this and see what we get. A super soaker. Lowers ice damage. Alright. Let's do the bravado, the shout, and the heroic strike. Get a little bit of healing in there. Weaken him a little bit. Not that it seems to be weakening him a whole lot. Ouch. By the way, guys, real quick, let us take a brief moment to show you the kitty cam. Woo! Time for an intense battle. What I need the most to help get me through this fight is strength from my cat. Will you help me, Tiger? Will you help me beat this boss? Can you help focus your cat energy, your 9 lives, and focus that energy into this fight for me, into my remaining heroes? I believe in you, Boo. Do you believe in me? Do you? I knew I could count on you. Thank you. All right, back to the game. Kitty, I know it's all about, it's really all about the kitty. Shoot. It's all about the kitty. Let's see. Kitty, 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 cat. Yep. No more kitty time, please. Hey, you guys know if you want more kitty time, you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. All right, so let's see here. We've got... we got everything but a heal. No heal here. No heal there. Ugh, you're not a help. Let's punch. Let's poison. And let's soak. Yeah, well, Cappy, if you want more kitty time, you gotta spend the points. Remember, you can spend points right there at the bottom of the screen. And I think one of those options there is show me your pet. And I got 2 pets. You can pick the bird or the kitty. Why'd you take away the kitty? Well, I think he kind of jumped away. But, let's see here. Let me grab some more cards. I'm never getting healing. Oh, he's got like half physical damage. It's so rude. It's like he's cheating or something. Show me a pet. You want more kitty time. Okay, after this boss either kills us or we kill him, we'll get you some more kitty time here. One of us is going down here in the next few rounds. And I'm still unsure which one it's going to be. Especially since my healing cards never ever seem to come into my hand. That is so freaking wrong. I got all these damn blue cards I can't use. I'll use another recovery vial here. I guess if there's a time to use items, now's the time. A certain Tom Jones. Now suddenly I feel like listening to a certain Tom Jones song, says Peter. I know, right? Oh, you know what the problem was? I took those healing cards out. That doesn't really help my case out any, does it? I didn't know I was going to be fighting a boss. Oh, there we go. Alright, I think we got this one. We had to use up some consumables there. I think we got it. Okay, I think we got him. And then we're going to have some more kitty time. Okay, let's do Heroic Strike. Oh, get rid of the blue cards first. Always get rid of the blue cards because she's dead. Heroic Strike, Fiery Brash. I believe in the heart of the cards. Ugh. The fact that he's resistant to physical damage isn't shortening this fight, that's for sure. Ooh. Ooh, that hurt. Alright, let's see if that poison at the end might get him if he gets poisoned here. Because that does 100 points of damage if I'm not mistaken or so. Where's his poison damage? Oh, does it have to happen after his turn? There he goes. Oh, 14 points left. Even takes reduced damage from poison. That's just cheating. That's cheating. We're going to make sure he goes down this time. There we go. Jeez. Brutal. The game's definitely ratcheting it up in difficulty as you go along. Felt tough but fair. Felt like I could have been a little better prepared for that. But we did promise kitty time, so we're gonna switch to kitty time here. Hold on one second. Let me go get the. Oh, maybe he's right here. Here, kitty. Meow. Come here. People want to see you, boo. Yeah, got him. Ah. Did have to leave the computer. All right, flip over to the kitty cam. I should actually have a slide that says kitty cam. I should. I'm gonna make a slide that says kitty cam at some point. All right, boo. People have demanded to see you again. They spent points to see you again. Okay? You're a star. Did you know that? Did you know you're a star? Well, you are. Wave a paw at the people. Wave a paw at the people. There we go. See? He's waving a paw at you. See there? What? What? Well, you gotta stay still. Yeah, it's a he. He's a star. Yeah, I have generally found out that the boy cats tend to be a bit more affectionate. You know, like they spend more lap time and stuff. And the girl cats that I've had, they can be pretty loving, but it's like it's a little bit more their way or the highway type of thing. And can I get that camera to go down a little bit further? There we go. It's a little bit more of their way or the highway type of thing, and they'll bite your hand when they want your attention. They won't take no for an answer. And then when you want them to be on your lap, they're nowhere to be found, you know? So this cat's name is Tiger, but we affectionately call him Boo. He is, I want to say, 9 years old. I kind of lost track at some point. We picked him up from the Humane Society. A part of me's always wanted to go out and buy a purebred, but there's always cats that need to be saved. So uh, this one came from the Humane Society, and my wife picked him out. He was just a little kitten at the time, and yeah, that's exactly how you spell it. And he's just basically like a gray mutt cat. I don't think there's any special purebred or anything going on there. But he's a really sweet cat, and he's really, he's very vocal. Do I have any baby pictures? I'd have to search for those. I don't know if I do or not. I do have all my photos um, organized somewhere, so I have to go and look at that. That's actually a good question. Maybe I'll do that next week because I'm going to do some organizing next week. But yeah, yeah, that's the kitty cat Boo. There he is, an internet star now. Internet star. And he saw my X-Men shirt and he says his favorite character is Beast for some reason. I don't know why, but that's his favorite character. But yeah, there's your kitty cat moment. Oh, now he's run away. Yeah, he's over here in front of the TV screen, so that's super funny. But Onslaught is the best villain. I know, right? What do we have here? We have Omega Red. We got the Juggernaut. It looks like Magneto back there, but could look like Onslaught. And this is Jim Lee, if I'm not mistaken. This is the artwork from the Jim Lee comic run back in the 90s, early 90s. And then it got this is the digital video game, when they use that artwork in X-Men video game. So, yeah, Onslaught. Oh, I remember that story.
He comes from the south.
Oops, wrong button. Hit the wrong slide there. All that running around just to get that keychain. Whatever happened to Joe Madura, whatever. I don't know. I don't keep up comic book news that much, but I collected books in the early '90s, so I still got that collection in my closet. I should make up a points thing just to see some comic books, but I do have them in my closet in a box, all covered up. Don't know why, but they're there. He drew Uncanny X-Men for Run. Yeah, yeah. There was one artist, and I'm really bad at the artist names, but there was this one artist that drew like this, almost this anime exaggerated style around the time. He's the one who did the X-Men, not Apocalypse, but where it was like that alternative world. It was like for 4 months they did this alternative world where Apocalypse really it was I think it was called X-Men Apocalypse. And I love that art style because it was like exaggerated, slightly bigger hands, but not too big. But it was influenced by anime manga. I mean, and it was just really cool. And I really like that. I'll have to find some artwork and share it with you guys. I'm sure I have it on my hard drive too. Having vanquished tot-sized terror at his pup, our heroes return to the cage triumphantly with prize in hand. And just don't start rhyming, okay? Like Child of Light. We'll start rhyming again. Well, I only got 50% of the chest. I didn't realize that was going to end the thing.
Chapter 5. To the rescue.
All right, so maybe that's the artist I'm thinking. I'll look it up in just a second here. Let's get through this cutscene. We found the key, Sir Auric. Terrific. All this sitting around is bad for my joints. I'll reiterate, this is a bad idea. We still know nothing about this guy. Coperencia, we know everything about this guy. The book is very detailed. Yes, well, as much as I would enjoy reminiscing about the age of heroes, would you mind? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry. Let me see here. That's much better. Oh, I've got a question. What was Galmex like? I bet he was real smart and brave and... Listen, friends, I'm very grateful that you let me out and so on. However, I cannot stand by all day. I have rather pressing matters to attend to. Ta-ta. I still say that guy's as suspicious as hell. Come on, give him a break. Who knows how long he sat in that cage? That's another thing. We still don't know why he was in there in the first place. It doesn't matter. We've got the keychain. Let's just get this over so we can all go home. You're right. So the cave is just through the arch to the north. Let's hope one of these keys does the trick. See, now I'm gonna look up Joe Madura here, because I'm thinking that might be the artist that I like a lot. I mean, I still remember his art to this day. I draw some on the side. It's just a little hobby of mine, and he's definitely one of the styles I like to practice. We are going to switch this to the display for a minute here, and we can look up all together because it's always a group effort. Joe Madura comic. Well, it says he's a writer. Oh, but no, this is the art style. Yeah, Age of Apocalypse. The Age of Apocalypse. I knew it was like X-Men Apocalypse, but you see that style right there? He drew these comics. It's slightly exaggerated, and especially we made like Psylocke look like some sort of... She's a little too beefy looking, but I mean, I just love the exaggerated... I mean, hell, she's a little beefy looking, but look at freaking Juggernaut, right? I mean, I don't even know his heart pumps blood through all that flesh. Um, that's insane. But I mean, some of the art is just, oh yeah, yeah. And I have this comic here where Sabretooth had basically eviscerated Psylocke. And this is Boomer, of course, Cyclops, Archangel, Beast. Can't show red blood, it's black. It's just black goo. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I love this art style. I love it. I mean, the hands, like I said, just kind of a little bit exaggerated and stuff, but I love that art style. Um, Gambit there being crushed, but it's just so cool. So, all right, that was our comic book sharing moment. I should probably click back on the game. That's a button here somewhere. Click. Click. I have no more points to ask for Kitty. Well, and it goes on cooldown for a bit. I forget exactly what the cooldown time is. So you can't just like ask for Kitty nonstop anyways. Give you some time to earn some more points. You have to click on the little 50 points things that pop up sometimes. Ooh, a dungeon. We're just gonna slash up all the boxes. Let's see here. At least we have full health. Working our way through dark dungeons. Seeing what we can find. Looks like this gate is connected to a spring mechanism. Meaning we can probably find a lever that operates it around here somewhere. Our heroes were determined to overcome the unyielding iron hurdle put in their path. We do have the shopkeeper's all the way down here. How How in the world did the wagon get down here? Well, it involved a stepladder and a pair of high heels. Anyway, it wasn't easy. Yeah, we could probably use some repair vials because we did use quite a few of those on the last go around. Ointment cures statuses and revives. Yeah, we used a revive as well. Those are a little expensive. Water jet. So deals 150 magic as frost damage to one foe. Deals 200 frost damage instead if foe is vulnerable. Oh. Oh goodness, that could hurt. Deals 25 strength physical damage to one foe and affects bleed for 3 turns. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, if you focus, I feel like if you focus on one kind of damage here, you could really definitely get some better... These Hydro Gloves look like kind of a cool way to go. And we can craft cards, double edge. Deals physical damage to one foe at the cost of some of Armorly's health. Ugh. I don't think that sounds like a great idea. Cold Feet lowers all of their defense. What's this? Abs of Steel. Physical immunity for this turn. Dang. Miracle Worker raises healing power. Quick Fix heals one ally by 190 and cures poison, bleed, and burn conditions. And it requires some pieces and some gold. Let's go ahead and do that. That sounds good. Grants all allies a random helpful effect and all foes a random harmful effect. That looks pretty cool too. Alright. I think he had the better cards there. Alright, so now we're going to improve their decks here a bit. We're going to focus more on ice damage, so I'm not going to worry about buffing fire. Heals Armorly by 75% magic and raises her strength by 1 grade for 3 times the bravado. We already have 1 bravado. Freezes Armorly's strength by 1 grade for 3 turns, 2 grades. Meh. We got 4 heroic strides, a brave buster, 1 shout. I don't know what other card I want for this character. She got to get up to 8. I guess we'll do an extra brave buster. Alright, so let's say we get rid of her fire spells and just make her more focused on ice. Deals frost damage to all foes and lowers their magic by 1 grade. So Brain Freeze doesn't make them vulnerable. It lowers their magic for a turn. I don't know if I really want 2 of those. That's not something that comes up very often. Focus. We got 4 cards. We need more cards. We need more cards. I guess we'll do these fire lashes for now. I'm going to go and check out... And we'll do Mana Barrier too. That can actually be kind of helpful. But I'm going to go and check out that other spell that was available after I see... He does Super Soaker, deals frost damage to one foe and lowers their frost and storm defense by 1 grade for 3 turns. Actually, that's pretty cool too. How many Super Soakers can we get? We got Super Soaker here. And then we have a Tinkerer. Let's do a Tinker. Tinker, 2. We got 2 for Mend. Super Soakers 1 each. Oh, but we got this Quick Fix, which Quick Fix heals by 190 and then Mend heals by 340. Let's dump them in for now. Put in a couple of quick. We'll do one quick fix. We'll do another quick fix. It's quick. It's a fix. It's a quick fix. We'll see how that goes. We will give that a shot. I mentioned this book right here, How to Defeat a Demon King with 10 easy steps. If you're an Audible person, if you're subscribed, you might even get this book for free. Otherwise, it shouldn't be too expensive because it's only like a 4-hour audiobook or so. But I really enjoyed it. If you're a fan of Dragon Quest and Zelda, there is a ton of references. It reads a bit like a lit RPG, though it's not strictly set in some virtual reality game world. Oh, hey, you can switch out the characters. I didn't realize that was a thing. And it was just a really fun listen to about a young lady who is, concerned that the Demon King, aka no, it's not Ganon, but it might as well be Ganon, is prophesied to come back, but the prophesied hero hasn't really shown up. And she's not the kind of person to just wait for some man to like save her or the kingdom or whatever. Anyways, there needs to be a plan B just in case. So she starts training up end levels of Bag Mage. And there's a reason why she picks Bag Mage. But and it kind of goes from there. But it is really cool. It's a lot of fun, and I can certainly recommend that you check it out. I did enjoy the read, as you can tell. But yeah, it's How I Defeated Demon King in 10 easy steps, and the voice acting's done really well on it. I wish I could read that well out loud. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. Highly recommend it. It's really cool. Really fun. Let's see here. We've got a couple of mana barriers and a creeping cold. Wonder what I can get for the Searing Lash. Another creeping cold. What can I get for this mana barrier? A brain freeze. Lovely, I think. Just kind of hoping for... Oh, well. Let's super soak him and then creepy cold him to death. Oh. Can't creepy cold him to death. I don't even know where that water comes from or why it's so painful to the enemies. Maybe it rusts them? Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Yeah. And if you haven't checked it out, I also do a show called 1 Hour to Impress, the roguelike edition, where I focus on playing a roguelike for an hour to see if it can impress me. I did Shiren the Wanderer yesterday, the day before, yesterday I feel, and gave it an hour to impress me. And you can actually check that video out over on our YouTube channel or here in our Twitch archives and see whether or not it impressed me. Now, if you happen to be on Twitch when I record those, because I record everything on Twitch, then you can be part of the conversation. And there were some people who were part of the conversation. And we read your comments as part of the video. So it can be saved for all time, the way nature intended. Shiren the Wanderer, I will say, that is one tough mystery dungeon roguelike. Mystery dungeons are tough, but man, is it tough. You really have to pay attention in that game. You do. We finish off this guy here. I believe we'll be able to finish him off. With that, whoa, 225. Talk about overkill. That poor guy. Didn't know what hit him. I love the way those gears work. That's too cool. Is that a ladder? No, that's just background. Ooh. An ooze. Oh, it's one of those darn bombs. We all know what to think about those darn bombs. Oh, he's got 476 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. Ooh, so many hit points. Let's see if we can soak him. And yeah, we're not gonna be able to do a whole lot this turn. Just gonna reduce his water resistance, so hopefully we can cast some ice spells on him. Slime sword. That seems kind of rude. Oh, we got a poison. It's not gonna really feed into his ice weakness though. Poison is nice. Because we get the water jet as a special, so we want to keep it all on green cards. But yeah, check out the 1 hour to impress. Let me know what you think. We've done 2 of those shows now. The first one I did was Neoverse. And if you played Slay the Spire and you like Slay the Spire, check out my 1 hour to impress of Neoverse and see if it impresses you. Let's take a look here. We can mana barrier somebody, we can slash somebody, and we can freeze somebody. And then we can thunderwave a whole bunch of somebodies. Finish him off, finish him off. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, this thunderwave might do it. There we go. Bye-bye. There's prizes waiting for you in the back. Oh, we got a sludge. Got a sludge. Sludge sword. Okay, we got some quick fixes here. We got a focus. Oh, let's see here. We got 4 gear points. Let's do this. Let's bravado up. And then let's heroic strike and get our brave buster here. Confirm our targets, chain those guys up, and do some damage. Ooh, feel the burn, baby. Well, paralyzed. I love it when that kicks in. Nothing like taking away a turn from an enemy. Makes you feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside. Alright, we're going to punch him. Going to use this round to heal up some of our friends here. 72. Could probably heal him up twice. Or just top her off. Always kind of keep your mages filled up a bit. You know, the only problem with that quick fix is it does, you know, if you're spreading it out like that, it does take 2 turns. Oh, we got some creepy cold. So we'll get some freeze action here. And probably take out this guy easily. And then hopefully take a good chunk out of this other guy's hit points. So, any of you guys watching, what do you think about this game so far? What are your thoughts? You've been watching play for a while? I'd like to hear what people think. if you've got thoughts on this. Punch. Oh, he does enjoy the water. Oh, yes, he does. Oh, do a heroic bust out here. It's what we call overkill. And that guy is down. The heroes are victorious. Yeah, we'll definitely take all the money we can get. Things are expensive. You gotta fund the clan. Gotta fund the group. What's this? These scrolls bear the insignia of the Alchemy College Library. Maybe the Void Goons are trying to catch up on a little light reading. Enhancements in Level 4 Conjuring. An advanced guide to spellbinding modifications. Maybe not so light. And the pages are all marked R, which means they're from the library's restricted section. They're not meant to ever leave the college grounds. You think someone smuggled them out from Alchemy College? Regardless of how they ended up here, it's a clear violation of college regulations. Why does it look like I can go down here? Oh, you can go up from over there. So there's a treasure chest over there we want to work our way over to. I bet that opened the gate. Well, I'm sure it did. We'll be pretty near that gate if we drop down here. Okay, well, we're not going to go there because we want to get our treasure chest. I do. Peter says he got points for Kitty Moncappy, but the cooldown. Let's see here. What says Fury? Deagles 250 as physical damage to one foe, 425 strength if Amelie's below 50% of maximum health, and 600 strength if she's below 25%. I'm just not a huge fan of cards that work better when you're almost dead. I mean, it's generally a condition I try to avoid, so not a fan. Not a fan. Definitely not a fan. Got 3 green cards but no energy to use them. It's not a good first selection of cards. Still not a good selection of cards. Ugh, this is stupid. We'll go ahead and debuff him with a shout, strike him in the face, and then soak him in freezing cold water. Oh, I'm in a dream. Alright, so... yeah, this is not a really good selection of cards to have here. I guess we'll do this. Build up some points. Some gear steam. Oh, what was that one game where you used Steam for the 3DS? I don't know how many people played that tactical game where Steam was kind of like your action points for your characters to be able to use special, especially to be able to use special attacks and stuff. And Sloshy, and let's heal. Spray and pray. Well, that hit him a lot. Well, we'll mana barrier. And hit him with 3 blue cards in a row means that Thunder Wave will kick in and hopefully cause a couple of enemies to lose a turn. I'm always a big fan of enemies losing turns. Ooh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Could definitely use some healing up there at the top. Bring him up a little bit there. Yeah, paralyzation, definitely my friend. I do like RPG combat systems where the status effects play a bigger role. Let's see, we've got 5 gears. Oh, I don't know which one of these I want to get rid of. Oh, really? Ooh. Well, I guess this is going to be an offense round. 33 to 112. That probably won't be enough to kill him, so we'll use 2 112s to kill him. Because having a downed enemy is always a good thing. Hasta la bye-bye. Feel the power of Lionheart. Okay. Gonna do a little bit more healing here. Just a quick punch and use up our quick fixes here to repair a robot or two. I still don't know what he's put, what in the hell's in his wrist? Do you really want to know, I guess, is the question. I'm not sure I want to know what's in his wrist. Well, we need a good card. That might kill him off right there. Give him a little cold vulnerability and then hit him with some more cold. It's really cold water because it has cold damage. Maybe it's the antifreeze for my car. I don't know what's in that wrist. Ah! It's wiggling towards me. Ah! I couldn't get him. Oh no, there's one of those bombs in the back. I almost didn't see it. Smack that bomb, kill that bomb. Gotta get rid of that bomb. Bombs like to blow up, they like to big up big. They do, they do, they do. Everybody, anybody, I'm sure somebody's watching the news lately. What do you guys think about the, I think the whole cyberpunk apology thing that got released? I think it was today, where they came out and said, hey, we're kind of sorry. We've got a roadmap here. We're going to make it better. We're going to make it right. What did you think of that? Two of these 139s would be nice to do on that guy. Can I get another red? Ugh, can I get another red? Ugh, of course I can't get another red. I want to power, but his behindy down. Haven't seen the news yet. I mean, there's a 5-minute video, give or take, of one of the leaders of CD Projekt Red basically coming out explaining a little bit of, how it ended up becoming such a mess, what their vision was, where they fell short, deep apologies, and providing a roadmap of how they were going to fix it. Mentioned some free DLC along the way. Kind of brings back vibes of Witcher 1 when that kind of came out, and there was a lot of problems with it, and they basically came out with an enhanced edition, which fixed a lot of those problems, as well as added in a lot of additional content, and that was given free to anybody who had already, paid for the prior version. But while it had problems, it wasn't nearly as bad as Cyberpunk. But of course, that's a completely different scope as well. Mana barrier, focus, brain free, super soak. What can I get for that? What can I get for that? Oh, I'm just not going to win this, am I? I am not going to win any of this. So you can check it out. There was a lot of internet reaction to it. I didn't really look into the reaction, but I did see the 5-minute video. I'm just glad I didn't buy it. I didn't buy Witcher 1 when it came out either. I read the reviews. I knew there were problems with it. And so I put it off. And I bought the enhanced edition later on down the road. And I think I bought it on sale. That would definitely be something I would do, is buy it on sale. Why can't I get anything that I really want with these characters? Alright, that might work. That might. We'll put up a bearer. She's not looking so great on health, but I really need to take that bomb out before he blows everybody up. Now I can focus a little bit on healing. I probably should have waited. I bought games. There's been games I've been really excited for. StarCraft 2, I bought brand new collector's edition in the box. So, I mean, you're definitely not alone and being very hyped for Cyberpunk, and you shouldn't be punished, for putting your faith in them. They should have released a good product to begin with. There was one time I bought Civilization 4. It's a big Civ fan. I'm sorry about the birds just suddenly going crazy in the back. Let me right back real quick. Let me close the door. Okay. So I bought Civilization 4. And this is back when you bought things on CD-ROM, and it should have worked on my computer. It really, really should have. But you know what? It didn't. So, that game ended up sitting on my shelf, until I could get around to it. Until I got a new computer. Eventually, I did get it to work. On a new computer, I loved it. So, the nice thing about CD Projekt Red, it's like, they're going to make it better, and they're going to fix it, and they should have got it right the first time. So, but at least you bought something that eventually it's going to be really good. I mean, and for some people, it already is really good. I talked about this yesterday. I was talking with a friend of mine, and he loves it. It's buggy. He admits the bugs, like he's now trying to cover up for them. But, he points out that, it's still a lot of fun, and he's doing a second playthrough already. So I thought that was pretty cool. So there's still, especially the PC version, obviously. Yeah, he's playing the PC version. So that one didn't do quite as bad as the console versions. What do we got here? We got super soakers. We got some quick fixes. We got some more super soakers. Punches. Sometimes bugs make a game go better as long as those bugs aren't spiders, right, Moogle? Well, and I played, to your point, I played, oh, what was it called? Odin Sphere. No, yeah, Odin Sphere on the PlayStation 2 at the time. There was slowdown. That was could be considered kind of buggy. Um, Certainly wasn't a feature of the, but I thought it was a feature of the game because it helped me out with boss battles. I was fine with it. I liked it. And then when we got the PlayStation 4 version where there's no slowdown, I had to get really good. Ooh, look at that guy. He's got like a fox. Did you see that? He's got like a fox wrapped around him. It's staring at me. That thing's got a lot of hit points. I think one of the things I'm doing wrong is I'm not mixing up my cards in between battles. I should be adjusting a bit, and I'm not doing a great job of that. Let's do that with these guys. We'll go ahead and hit them with a brain freeze. That's going to lower their magic. And then a creeping cold on the guy at the bottom, do some damage. The Thunder Wave follow-up, which you get for using the 3 blue cards in a row, will possibly stun him like it did there and take away a big guy's turn, which is very helpful. The best form of healing is damage prevention, especially if you play a Discipline Priest in World of Warcraft. Can I get a shout out for Discipline Priest? Yay! Like poison the guy with the most hit points because he'll take the most damage from poison. Oh, just die already. Oh, no fair picking on the little lady. Very rude. Special place in hell for people like you. Whack. And a little Thunder Wave to add to his misery of being paralyzed. Oh, Buttercup didn't get a turn. Oh, Enrage. Does that get rid of his status? Hopefully not. We like to think it doesn't. Oh, we get a couple of Brave Busters. It's always nice. What other cards can we get? Heroic Strike and Super Soaker. Okay. Well, let's do that. It's going to use up all of our steam there, but it's going to do some massive damage. Don't think it'll be enough to kill him. Will it? Will it? No, he has 4 hit points remaining out of 1,100. Oh no, but the poison killed him off. Funny. Moogle says there's also things like inadequate pants and unusual sleeping habits that provide unintended entertainment. Right? Yeah, I mean, it's really in all how you look at it. Certainly with some of that. I did this also. I can get this treasure chest here. A power servo. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds like it might have been worth it. Equipment. Power servo. Strike from your elbow, not your wrist. Strength plus 20, magic plus 20. Ooh, I think I want to give that to her because, I mean, that's her whole purpose in life is to do damage. I think that's what I want to do. Of course, he uses a combination of both, so he would get the benefit of both. Okay, oh, can you slash these barrels over here? No. No slashing the barrels. Jog, 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 jog. Alright, now we can go into the hole, but let's make sure we get this treasure chest over here first. Ooh, that's a bit of money. We will certainly take that money. Let's see what we have in the message bin. I got a message sound. Let's see if someone's trying to get a hold for me for something. I don't think so. Okay. Do. So we should have the gate over here, I think. Oh, it's that shopkeeper again. Let's see. Shopkeeper. Ah, how do I get out of here? I forget how to get out of here. I can't go there. What's up here? This is a hole down. This is the way in. Just going all the way back just to see what I can find. Alright, and that's back where the lock's at. Okay. Sometimes I just like to backtrack and trace my steps. Yeah. What are you doing up, and how did you end up in yet another cage? Is this some kind of fetish? Would you believe that it is a form of meditation? Whatever floats your boat. Well, seeing that you've assisted me twice now and shown yourselves competent enough, I think I will join you in your quest if I may. If you may, this is so cool! We have a real hero on our team! Let's just see how useful he is if he can avoid getting caught in cages for more than an hour. There's no stopping us now! I wonder if that was a secret character because it wasn't really on the way. I think that fox is like a mask thing. It's a mask. Orc, a retired legend who sits comfortably in the periphery of heroic deeds. Returned to life adventure once again, he lends a skillful blade to those proving themselves worthy. His rationale lies hidden behind an assortment of ornate masks. Another ally has joined your party. However, only 3 heroes can fight the battle at any one time. You can change which heroes should fight with the active party option in the pause menu. Inactive heroes still receive a portion of experience points gained from battle. Ooh, things deepen. Well, let's see what we got here. They're all level 14 at the moment. XP's all the same. So we'll leave them out for, for a while and just see how that does with our experience. Yeah, I'm glad I backtracked. I don't think there was anything forcing me to go back there. Top of the evening to you, Mr. Laz Ruiz. I think I'll buy one of those revive kits and a couple of these just as backup. The hero. What? It flicks blade for 3 turns. Let's buy this guy. Give that a shot. Some cards are stronger when played together with a card from another hero. This is called a tag team combo. Cards that have the tag team combo effect have an icon corresponding to the other hero in the card. The card's detailed description also explains what bonus you get. To activate a tag team combo card, simply play any card from the indicated hero before the card with the tag team combo effect on the same turn. Is that really something we got there? I didn't know we got a tag team combo card. Let me just take a look at her cards. Electrolyze. Deals storm damage to one foe. Draws an additional card. Not seeing anything that looks like a combo card there. I just don't know if that was just a tutorial that just pops up for the hell of popping up there. As we run around with our frog robot here. That's the wheel. This is the hole. The hole gets us to the gate. Oh, yeah. You know, if you're confused about where I'm at, then that makes two of us. Let's take a look here at the map. Those four go into a square, so probably why I'm running in circles. Basement 2. That's where the shopkeeper was. Oh, where we saved him at, I think we could have gone further in that direction, is what the minimap, I think, is trying to tell me. You got like the limp hand there. Vibes of what, Orion from Final Fantasy X. And the number of Japanese swordsman characters. So I guess you would have picked him up, because it definitely is on the way. Okay, I was thinking maybe he was a secret side character or something. There are two separate cords operating the mechanism. So we're looking for at least two levers to get it open. Fixer card generates 2 additional gears once per battle. Oh, really? So that's interesting. So you think about the cards in like Slay the Spire that can only be used, like consume cards that can only be used once to battle. I think that was a frog card. So let's see. Fixer card generates 2 additional once per battle. But does it count as a card? It counts as a card. So that means this guy would have less cards to combo with. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. Because you have to take something out. So you're getting less to combo. Well, we'll give it a shot. See how we feel about it. Okay. Alright, well, as you kind of joined us right when we're wrapping up, you give me a call in a bit if you want, but we are wrapping this up. I hope you all had a good time with me tonight, as this is wrapping up our second session of Steamworld Quest, The Hand of Gilgamesh, and I thought that was pretty fun there. I think we're doing pretty good, making some good progress. Got a lot of story knocked out on this. Had a good chit chats with y'all. We covered a lot of topics tonight. I had a good time. I hope all of y'all had a good time. Ugh. But I do have to eventually hit the hay here and get ready for another fun and exciting day of work. Stupid real life. Peter, I hope you're playing some Monster Hunter and stuff, and maybe one day I'll be able to join up with you. Do you guys switch, Peter? Maybe you can play Rise with us. And for the rest of y'all, I hope you have a really... Mukul, thank you so much for being on. I'm sure you will be able to earn some points here and have more kitty time. But you didn't even ask for the bird. There's bird time too. You never know. You know, some people might spend their points to get the bird time. Yeah, it's all about the kitty. I don't know where he's at right now. He ran off somewhere. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're watching the archives, this is all happening, various nights here at twitch.tv/rpgamer. There's a lot of us who stream their streams every single day. Generally speaking, I'm on Saturday, Mondays, and Wednesday nights. And I also stream other days of the week randomly. If you're following us on Twitch, or you're keeping up with my Twitter account at JCServant, then you know when I'm coming on at RPGamer. It does some announcements sometimes when other people or whatever is coming on. You can kind of follow those. The most surefire way is just to subscribe to Twitch and put that on your phone. It'll pop up. It does it on my phone all the time. It tells me, one of my friends is coming on. So I know I can go and check out their streams if I got a few minutes to kill. But thank you all so much for spending the evening with me today as I play through Steamworld Quest. As always, this is Phil, aka JCServant, your servant in adventuring, signing off. Have a good evening.